Some lawmakers in Congress are trying to make programs such as Suffolk County's null and void once the country's E-Verify system expires later this year. Thousands of employers use that system to make certain their workers can work here legally. But a replacement program would make it impossible for local governments and state governments to crack down on illegal immigration and illegal employers. Lisa Sylvester has our report.
E-Verify is a voluntary system used by more than 60,000 employers to check if workers are eligible to work in the United States. The pilot program is set to expire in November, and there's a proposal in Congress to replace it with a system currently used to track down deadbeat parents. Backers of the change say more than 6 million employers already use that system.
We see that the E-Verify system that's currently in place is cumbersome, it's burdensome, and is unreliable.
But critics insist scrapping E-Verify would weaken efforts to stop the hiring of illegal aliens. Among the criticisms, it would gut state employment verification laws like the one in Arizona that require employers check that workers are legally eligible for employment, and would restrict information sharing between the Social Security Administration and immigration enforcement officials, making it harder to crack down on employers who hire illegal workers. Numbers USA, which favors tighter controls on illegal immigration, insists E-Verify is reliable and says Congress should expand the program and require employers use it.
This is a government program that works. And yet we're talking about dismantling it and recreating it in another agency. It just doesn't make sense.
Representatives Ken Calvert and Heath Schuler are offering bills that require mandatory checks through E-Verify.
People in this country demand to know that people do not use fraudulent documents in seeking a job. And right now, everybody knows people are using fraudulent Social Security numbers in order to obtain work in this country illegally.
Now, the Democratic leadership so far has blocked legislation known as the SAVE Act from coming up for a vote. The SAVE Act includes those provisions that would expand E-Verify. And if nothing is done within 6 months, then the pilot program sunsets and there will be no employment verification system at all. Lou?
Well, who sponsored the E-Verify, the new E-Verify legislation?
It's Representative Sam Johnson, also Representative Gabrielle Giffords. She's also a co-sponsor. There are a number of other representatives as well.
Let's get everyone's sponsors on our website and let everybody know how they can contact them. And also, of course, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, because this is an outrage. What they're trying to do is to stop the efforts at the local and state level to curtail illegal immigration through and using E-Verify. They're trying to get E-Verify to go away, because as you reported, it works. This is absolutely shameless what is happening. Is there any sense of shame on the part of any of these people pushing this legislation?
Shame is not something that you see that often on Capitol Hill, I'll tell you that, Lou. But I do want to mention, though, in Arizona, where they have made it mandatory for employers to check the worker's status, there has been a difference where you see people are leaving, illegal aliens are leaving that state, and that was the intent of that law.
Lisa, thank you very much. Lisa Sylvester. This is also the subject of our poll question tonight. Do you believe the federal government should expand the E-Verify program and require all employers in the country to use it? Cast your vote at LouDobbs.com. We'll have the results here later. The New York Times pushing for amnesty again in its own lovely way.